I'm Emmett.
I'm Chang.
And welcome to this kind of special edition of the Geek Minute. Today I have a couple topics I want to talk about relating to video games and government and the big hubbubaloo that's surrounding that. The first one I want to talk about is a couple weeks ago, Joe Biden asked the video game industry to improve its image. There was a whole meeting with big wigs in the entertainment industry, movies, music, and obviously video games included. And when he got down to video games in the meeting, he asked them to, like I said, improve its image. What do you think about that, Chang?
Video games in America have been getting a lot violent lately. Like back in the past, you used to have like Tetris, Mario. There's not much to go off from violence from those games. But now you have Call of Duty, Halo, Grand Theft Auto. It's getting pretty wild, yeah?
Yeah, I agree. Things are, as graphics and systems just improve in power, they are allowed to make more vivid realizations of the worlds they want to make, which means, of course, more violence in most of these games. And it's just a sign of the times. But hey, if it's really violent and people keep buying it, they're going to keep making it. So, hey, it's partially our fault, I guess. Another point I want to talk about is a Missouri politician wants to put a sin tax on violent video games, similar to a sin tax that they'll put on something like cigarettes.
Cigarettes, alcohol, whatever makes your health go down.
Yeah, to me, I think this is a little bit silly also. I mean, I feel like this happens a lot whenever there's something new in the entertainment world that people just don't get. I mean, look back in like the 1930s with comic books. They had comic books about every single thing in the world, and a lot of those topics were violent. Then, the government started putting their hands into it, made a whole bunch of laws that comic books had to follow, and then they were so restricted, they just all went to superheroes. That's why every single comic book today is superhero this, superhero that, and that really hasn't changed until maybe like the 80s or so. So what do you think about this?
Yeah, well, I think the issue is mainly within America though, like violence, because in like maybe Korea or Japan, I don't think a lot of people play like shooters that much. It's mainly like if you play like World of Warcraft and StarCraft, I mean, you can't shoot fireballs out of nowhere, but when you play Call of Duty, I mean,
you can do that in real life if you wanted to. Yeah, also, I mean, America was founded by force with the American Revolution and everything. We're inherently violent somewhat. All right. This third and last point I want to bring up is President Obama asked Congress to fund a study on violence in media, including video games. Now, what do you think about that?
I mean, they're focusing too much on like if there's a link. I mean, I don't think there's not a link, but it'll be like a pretty small correlation between people. Yeah? Yeah,
I agree. It's hard to even find a link in video games because if you're going to measure the effect of video games are not the only thing a person experiences. They experience, life with other people, movies, music, just, things in the world. And you can't just isolate that one thing to see what it does. I feel like they're not going to find anything. If they do find something, it's not going to be very important. It's going to be very minuscule. So I don't think there's anything to worry about. I actually welcome this study so they'll finally, maybe see what they've been looking for and see that there's nothing to worry about.
So the main issue pretty much boils down to, do video games kill people?
I don't think so.
Right. Yeah. Got PlayStation Vita, play video games, yeah. Alright, PlayStation Vita, kill Emmett. Don't be shy. Go ahead. Go. What's that? Can't kill him? No? Okay, yeah. Can't kill him? Yeah. There you go.
Guess that sums it up right there.
Alright, for next week we'll be going around asking you guys, what do you think about the video games and how they correlate to violence in America? So yeah.
All right, we'll have your opinions on the episode next week, and thank you for watching this week. We will see you next time.